Hello, welcome to eTeachers 365, where education and culture meet. My name is Elaine Johnson, wife, mother, educator, master storyteller. Today I'm going to read a story for you called Sulwe. It was written by Lupita Nyong'o and illustrated by Vashti Harrison. Sulwe was born the color of midnight. Can you think of any other things that are the color of midnight? She looked nothing like her family, not even a little, not even at all. Mama was the color of dawn, Baba the color of dusk, and Meech, her sister, was the color of high noon. Hardly anyone at school looked like Sulwe either. People gave her sister Meech pet names like Sunshine and Ray and Beauty. People gave Sulwe names like Blackie and Darky and Night. Sulwe felt hurt every time, so she hid away while her sister made lots of friends. If you were Sulwe's friends, do you have advice that you would give Sulwe? Sulwe dreamed of being the same color as her sister. She wanted real friends too. What are some of the things that you like to do with your friends? So, she got the biggest eraser she could find and tried to rub off a layer or two of her darkness that hurt. She crept into Mama's room and helped herself to her makeup. Oh no, she would hear about this from Mama. Sulwe decided to work from the inside out and ate only the lightest, brightest foods. What foods do you see here? Are there any other foods that you can think of that are light or bright? With a stomach ache, she went to bed early and turned to God for a miracle. Dear Lord, why do I look like midnight when my mother looks like dawn? Please make me as fair as the parents I'm from. I want to be beautiful, not just to pretend. I want to have daylight. I want to have friends. If you hear me, my Lord, and would like to comply, may I wake up as bright as the sun in the sky. Amen. When Mama came in to wake her for school the next morning, Sulwe rose to find not a trace of daylight in her midnight skin. How do you think Sulwe is feeling right now? Sulwe told Mama everything. Mama asked, "What is your name?" "Sulwe," she muttered. "And what does it mean?" "Star," Sulwe whispered. Brightness is not in your skin, my love. Brightness is just who you are. As for beauty, Mama said, rubbing Sulwe's stomach the way she always did to comfort her, you are beautiful. Sulwe sighed. Well, you are beautiful to me, but you can't rely on what you look like to make you feel beautiful, my sweet. Real beauty comes from your mind and your heart. It begins with how you see yourself, not how others see you. Now up you go. Get up, and out you go. How could she, as dark as she was, have brightness in her? How could she have beauty when no one but her mother seemed to see it? How could she be a star? That night, a shooting star appeared at Sulwe's window. "The night sent me," the star said. "Come with me." Sulwe hopped onto the star and off they went, Sounds like an adventure. Long ago, at the beginning of time, said the star, there was night and day, and they were sisters. They loved each other very much, but people didn't treat the sisters the same. People gave day names like lovely and nice and pretty. People gave night names like scary and bad and ugly. She felt hurt every time. Well, night got fed up and walked right off of the earth. Think about it. What would it be like if there was no night? Day stayed behind and enjoyed making everybody happy in the sun. But then, Day grew too long. Day began to really miss her sister. So did everybody else. There had to be a way to get her back. Day set off to find Night, and she did. I miss you, said Day. I miss you too, said Night. But you don't know what it's like to be treated badly for being dark. You're right. I don't, Day replied. But what I do know is that we need you just the way you are. Come and see. Have you ever had a time where one of your friends wasn't feeling so well and you had the opportunity to make them feel better? Night returned and the people rejoiced. We need the darkest night to get the deepest rest. We need you so that we can grow and dream and keep our secrets to ourselves. The stars chimed in. Brightness isn't just for daylight. Light comes in all colors, and some light can only be seen in the dark. While day had a golden glow, with night everything had a silver sheen, elegant and fine. Day told her sister, when you are the darkest, when you are the most beautiful, it's when you are most of you. Could it be that night did not need to change, not even a little, not even at all? Now that night and day were back together, a little bit of night returned to day in the form of shadows, and a little bit of day returned to night in the form of moonlight. They were inseparable from that moment on and promised to celebrate the brightness in each other, whether people chose to see it or not. You see, the star explained, we need them both on their sunniest day and their darkest night, and every shade in between. Together, they make the world we know, light and dark, strong and beautiful. Sulwe rose the next morning beaming. There would be no hiding anymore. She belonged out in the world, dark and beautiful, bright and strong. And if she ever needed a reminder of her brightness, she could look up at the sky on the darkest night to see herself. Sulwe felt beautiful inside and out. And this story was written by the beautiful Academy Award winner Lupita Nyong'o. So, why did I choose this story, Sulwe by Lupita Nyong'o? First, the illustrations in this book are beautiful, amazing. I actually have a couple of books by Vashti Harrison. She has beautiful artwork, beautiful designs and pictures. I even have some other things by Vashti Harrison. But the illustration is just beautiful. I think she really captures this little girl's beauty and wonder. As far as a parent, I think that it's important for us to think about how children, especially young girls, think about images of beauty and to think about the things that are around them. And so as a mother of a daughter and as a teacher, I think that it's important for me to have varying images of what is beautiful, to make sure that they see different shades and different cultures and different people represented in our classroom, but also in our home. I think that it's important to talk about growth mindset. In the beginning of this story, she didn't feel beautiful. She wanted to change who she was. And through storytelling and through her mom's encouragement, she changed her mind and she realized that she's beautiful. And I think as parents and as educators, we have a lot of not just power, but sometimes the onus is on us to make sure and to try to be very intentional about how our children feel and the images that make them feel good. And so as far as growth mindset, knowing that the way she started out feeling in the beginning is not the way she felt at the end. And always when you read stories, there could be a mirror and a window. And so children make connections. This is a perfect time to talk about friendships. What could you say to make someone feel better? Do you notice if someone is by themselves, could you go over and talk to them? So we talk about social justice and we think about anti-racist behavior, building empathy, teaching empathy through storytelling, through lessons as this one is what will change the culture of not only our children, but also our students. If we bring stories like this into the room, I think as a teacher, it's our job to teach empathy, to make sure that we talk about the images of beauty, and also to help build our children's self-esteem up, as well as choosing moments and stories to stop and make connections and ask, what would you do in this situation? How could this be handled? How could this be handled differently? So Lupita Nyong'o's Sulwe is a great storybook. Again, from pre-K to 3rd or 4th grade, it talks about self-image, beauty, and friendship and self-esteem. So eTeachers 365, where education and culture meet. Please like, subscribe, comment, and press the button for notifications so you'll see when my next video will be uploaded. Thank you.